Why should we be in such desperate haste to succeed?
Take it away.
Man, so
No, I was just giving you shit
We
because you're
are
a superstar.
finally live.
Sorry about that.
All good.
I don't know shit because apparently, because we were live I left here. So we were live, 6 people, lit, time of our lives.
No explanation.
All I didn't even do shit but just turn things off and leave. Come back, nothing worked.
Shit happens.
But to be fair, leveled up. Y'all can't see us, but we could see the whole live right here on the big screen.
Yep.
Got the logo, UnEmplortant. So in case y'all didn't know, unemployed, unimportant, men kind of feel like they have to carry a lot and bear a lot, and if you're not,
I have slave tattooed on my neck for a reason.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the fate of every man.
Well, it feels that way. It does feel that way. Because honestly, even the guys more so the guys I know with money, almost more so.
Yeah.
Because you have to get to like a wild level to not have to work at all.
Right.
Like a wild level. Like people are like, if I had $100,000 right now, I'd never have to work again. It's like, yeah, you would. Now, maybe at your own shit, you can figure something out with that for sure.
Yeah.
But you have to bust your ass. You're still going to be working 50, 60 hours a week for yourself.
Yeah.
So no, you could figure out a business, but that doesn't stop your work life. It doesn't stop things. There's something to be said for getting a check sometimes. Not everybody wants to have to deal with fucking everything at the top. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I definitely.
UnEmplortant.
Finally, we are here.
Yo, sorry about the live, yo.
So I mean,
this is episode 714. Which is crazy because y'all haven't seen any of them.
I could share the live again, but they'll be like, whatever, motherfucker, at this point.
How many of them did you share? We tried 4 times.
Just one.
Oh, then you might be able to get away with this one.
All right, I'm going to try it.
If you didn't share the other 2.
I'm going to try it one more time.
So I hope y'all come back. But if not, y'all going to come back later because y'all know y'all lit. Y'all want to hear what we talking about on this show.
Please come back. We really tried.
No, I fucked it all up, man. I fucked it all up. But we have a lot of episodes coming. We've talked about a lot of shit. And we're going to keep getting into... So everybody has a podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody has a podcast. So what makes it different? Probably the quality of the setup, and probably the quality of the hosts, and probably the quality of what we have to say.
And I will literally...
Listen, I was playing with y'all a little bit.
No, I will literally always say the thing that you're thinking, but you think better of it and decide not to say. I'm going to say that shit.
Yeah.
I'm going to be the one to fumble the bag for us when we really get somewhere, and you're going to want...
I can't wait.
You're going to want to
I'm
murder
fucking
me.
psyched. No,
you're
I'm
going to kill me.
No, I think I'm... One of my better skill sets is like thinking on my feet, so I kind of I enjoy those types of situations, So... No, because we're going to be fine. There's nobody who's going to come with enough of anything to be in control of any of this shit anyway.
Yeah.
So, you can't cancel motherfuckers who got to where they are by being themselves.
Right.
I don't expect to be much further than this, but this is pretty cool. You see what I'm saying? So, like, I hope it excels, but even being right here, not everybody gets a chance to have people want to listen to them and shit like that, so.
I want to get a little further than this.
Man, I'm trying to, fair enough.
Get me out the plantation.
Man, look, I'm tired of being poor.
Get me out the plantation.
I just don't want to tell the
Please.
poors. I don't want to be like, hey, poors. I'm tired of being poor, so that's why I'm here.
I'm tired of the
I'm joking with y'all because most of y'all, a lot of people know I'm poorer than all y'all. So, but no, the goal is to change some lives, do some good shit, and hopefully be able to give an opinion that's not, kind of filtered and paid for by clout, shit like that. I make myself look bad all the time. I just did it by fucking the live up 6 times.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with it.
It was at least,
I don't give a fuck.
It was at least 9.
Yeah, no, and I know.
Felt
Listen,
like 9.
You know why there's 413 episodes? Because I ain't put shit out yet. So, but
I didn't even know what I looked like on camera until just now when we started this live.
Well, it might be because in the first episode you couldn't see.
Hey, you
so
right
that
about
maybe
that
that's why you don't know what you look like on camera.
That one. You're right about that one.
So, episode 1 was a blast.
Yeah.
Good times. That'll come out. You know what? We're going to sell it like the Woo album one day. You know how they sold the Woo album for $1 million?
Yeah.
And nobody could ever listen to it except the farmer douchebag who bought it?
I don't want them to see nothing but a little clip of that first episode. Just a little bit so they want it one day.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah, it's riveting.
Them Arabs,
it's riveting.
Arabs had me on Jupiter, bro.
It was just so everybody knows, it's been a journey, man.
Yeah.
We're actually literally 10 weeks in because
we are.
That first week we just chopped it up, kind of seeing if it was something we were interested in.
And we are going to machine gun this shit on you.
That's what I'm saying. Even right now, I think, with all due respect, you know, because I'm with the podcast wars, whatever goes on, I'm with the shits. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you see, people will have to come up with topics and shit, and it gets a little wild over here.
Yeah.
We really haven't had to look for stuff because it's just...
We just be rolling in here raw dog.
You're a problem.
With no notes.
You're a problem.
I'm a problem. Me?
You're a problem, yo.
Little old me?
Yeah. You make me feel sad for the horse, and we're not supposed to.
Jesus. You spun back to it again. You just keep coming back here.
Well, my bad. So, what is UnEmplortant about? If it's not about horse. So if you had to sum up, so do me a favor, sum up the last 8 episodes without using the word whore.
I mean, I feel like that's disingenuous. We've only touched on whores maybe 5% of the content.
A lot of rappers too.
A lot of rappers. We've been talking about some heavy duty shit.
Fiend.
Yeah. Don't go ahead and say something bad about Fiend right now. Go ahead.
And Tupac a lot.
We can say something bad about
Elon
Tupac.
Musk.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Yeah. It's about to be an election.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that action there.
If you have a podcast, you don't get a choice.
And hey.
All jokes aside, even if you're joking about it, no matter what type of shit you on, because I'm not getting into politics with nobody, but you can't if you have a podcast when January 6th went on, you couldn't just not talk about it.
I would roll right the fuck over that shit. I will. When's the election? November 5th?
See, you knew. I was going to say 6th, though. We're close.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's 5th.
Something like I would.
No, wait, because it's called. Because that's nothing to do. I was like January 6th. What the fuck does that have to do
I would
with
hop
November?
right on this bitch and talk football that night like nothing happened. I don't give a fuck.
UFC's way better than football.
Here you go with that shit.
Because football players can't fight.
Some can.
They'll beat my ass,
but
like they're not gonna beat up like.
A lot of UFC fighters are failed football players.
That's a lie. That's actually I love.
There's quite a few.
No,
hold
on. That's not nearly as many as you think, but I loved seeing Greg Hardy get his ass whipped. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
I loved it. I literally loved it.
He wasn't for real deal about it.
But he just carried himself like like he could kick everybody's ass, and then he had a few knockouts too at first. He had like maybe 3 in a row.
Yeah, when he was fighting people he should be fighting.
And then when he stepped up, he started getting.
Greg Hardy should be fighting like me.
And then he went to bare knuckle boxing too after that. After the UFC, got knocked the fuck out. Bare knuckles brutal, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Bare knuckles brutal.
Hey, bro.
Bare knuckles brutal. Yo.
That shit's really. That's serious.
No, bare knuckles brutal as shit. Like even when I watch it, sometimes I'm like.
You know what I saw, Ray, and I realized.
I don't want it. I can only imagine what those eyes saw.
I missed my calling, man. I seen a video of motherfuckers fighting literally in a phone booth.
Yo.
And that is how I like to fight.
That exists. That exists.
I will do that.
Bruh, they also, if you go and look, because that's a lot of times that's in Russia and and countries over there.
Yeah.
They also do it in cars. They have car fighting.
Let's go.
They have car fighting.
Deadpool
they're in a
and
two-seater.
Wolverine. Let's go.
They have car fighting.
In the Odyssey.
They have Battle Royale, MMA, like 30 people just get busy. They have 3-on-1s. Yo, they do incredible. Yo, chess boxing is a real thing. I don't know if you know that. So I can show you. Actually, if you remind me, I'll send you something. You fight a round of boxing, and then you play chess for 5 minutes. And then you fight a round of boxing, and you play chess for 5 minutes. That's a real sport in another country.
You want to know a fun fact about me?
What's that?
Chess.
Would you be good at that sport?
Chess is literally the only game I will play.
And do you think you would have an edge if you could punch somebody in the head for 5 minutes?
Listen.
Before you play chess?
There ain't going to be a lot of people who can handle the mixture of chess and fighting.
Let's get you into chess boxing.
We could get to it.
Is there any... We'll have to see if there's money in it.
I don't know.
I don't know how. I haven't seen a lot of people buy chess boxing pay-per-views.
I do not suck at chess.
Or fighting. Chess boxing. I'm not good at either one.
Like, I'm serious. I don't play any games that have like a luck element at all. I don't fuck around.
No, okay. We hate happiness, man. We got it.
If I take an L, it's got to be 100% on my skill. I don't do nothing with no spinny wheels, no rolling dice, no cards being dealt. None of that.
No
bullshit.
Happiness.
Nah, chessboards start the same.
Nothing
for
that
both,
feels
for
good.
Both players.
Gotcha.
If I lose, I need it to be all on me, not on luck of the draw. I can't handle that shit, bro. I'll crash out about losing on some lucky shit. I hate it.
Yeah, man. I don't believe in luck anyway, to be honest. I don't believe there's some mystical energy that's going around and blessing people at individual times.
Luck is a fact.
By definition,
anything that's not being controlled by your skill is luck.
No, I mean, I guess then for sure, by definition, though, my guess is we can find 10 different words for it.
Like I'm saying,
it can be like
if you punch a fumble out, you controlled punching it out. Now where that oblong ball skips to, it's completely out of your hands.
Did you control punching it out, or did he not control the ball?
Both.
Well, then if he controls the ball, you don't punch it out.
I'm saying once it hits the ground, it is out of all humans' hands.
I'm with you, but by definition, you couldn't have hit it out the ground if I held it correctly. So what I mean is, you can always go back to an event then.
Yeah, but I'm saying once it's out, now it's luck. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy with this shit. Or you're just good at defense, or you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe just good at football, and he's happy about it. He wants to go celebrate with his family afterwards at Domino's. You not going?
No, I don't fuck with Domino's.
You don't. Man. No, you don't fuck with celebrating either.
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck all that happy ass bullshit, man.
Listen, I don't agree with that. I like to be happy, enjoy happiness. I mean,
I don't hate it for you.
No, I thank you for that.
It's just not for me.
Thank you. No. Yeah, she wants to fight you and play you in chess. They call that domestic. They call that abuse. And
no, like me and her with a 2-on-2.
Well, you can't punch girls though.
No. Just me and the dude and
you play the chess part, and she can do the fighting. It should probably be the other way around.
Either way.
Well, we don't. Is she good at chess? Well, are you good at chess?
She's good at both.
I fucking hate you.
Why you hate me?
Because you know she's good at both.
Yeah.
Who knew? Oh, look at all that happiness, all that joy.
Oh, let me reel it back.
It's over with. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I tricked this motherfucker. Listen, I tricked this motherfucker into doing an intro that y'all gonna see, and motherfuckers laughing having the time of their life. So
I'm not saying I don't laugh.
I know that, of course, but obviously anybody who cares about you wants you to have even more happiness. Who knew?
That sounded like you were saying you care about me a little bit.
Yeah.
Don't reel it back in now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
don't reel it back in now. All homo.
Mushrooms.
All homo.
Mushrooms will fix it all.
Mushrooms fix a lot.
So why not just take them every day?
Do mushrooms, kids. Not every day. You'll fry your fucking brain.
First off.
Not actual children. I mean, like,
Well, and also, there's don't just go buy it off the dark web, though, either. Yo, you want to know something crazy?
What's up?
My man, shout out to the homie. Actually, I don't even know if I should say his name but like 10 years ago, son, we were going to a battle rap event. He showed up with some mushrooms. Like 10 years, like mad long ago. And we're like, oh, how'd you get them? He's like, oh, I bought them off the internet. And we're like, what? He's like, I went on the dark web and bought them, and a guy showed up. I was like, what the fuck? Damn. This is like 10, 12 years ago, too. Like, yeah. Shout out to him because they were good. They worked. I mean, so he just went. This was long before it was legal in some states and shit. I mean, just on the dark web. What do you know about the dark web?
I know that
you spent some time there.
I know that someone sent me.
My brain is the dark web.
For real. I know someone sent me some.
My shit's all pop-ups of just like happy shit. Like they just get you to buy dumb shit you don't need, man. Tupperware and shit. Just infomercials going on.
Yeah, no.
What a mess.
I got sent some absinthe from the Czech Republic about, I don't know, 7, 8 years ago. That was fun.
The dark web, I guess. Yeah. I don't know nothing about it, I ain't gonna lie. I know, like...
if you do, you should say you don't.
Well, yeah, dude because I'm also trying not to say, the dude I used to work for spent a lot of time there, too.
Yeah.
To the point, like, whoever monitors, like, it's customs, but it's also, like, there's an agency.
Yeah. And
they came to the office. Like, yo, why are you buying this shit? It wasn't even technically illegal, but he was so entrenched in the dark web that they were like, what else do you got going on? They were like, what else do you got going on?
I bought something from China once, and it got...
Yeah, it was called an Xbox.
It got this... No. I mean, like...
PlayStation?
Listen, I was buying, like, some bootleg football jerseys from China.
For, like, a team or, like...
Yeah. Like, no, like I mean, just, like, fan shit.
That you wanted? Oh, okay.
I was actually getting them for my kids for Christmas. Because they had, like, some...
Did they know they were bootleg, or we just tell them? We just told them just now?
Look, the ones that came were great. But some of them got seized in Chicago, and they was just like, nah.
And they just kept them?
Yeah, you can't have this shit.
You know who kept them? The dock workers.
No, somebody got them shits on.
Them motherfuckers wearing them right now.
Somebody got them shits on.
They playing in them this weekend.
Yep.
Yeah, shout out to dock workers stealing shit.
Right.
Packages get stolen all the time.
They do, definitely.
By the people delivering them. This is a problem.
I would also like to let people know that your package is liable to become a soccer ball at a USPS.
Yo, you know what? Jim Carrey was on to something. Remember the beginning of Ace Ventura? When he kicked that box all over the place? That's how they do your shit. Shout out to the board dad. He probably delivers his packages like that.
Bulk mail center, we used to, for real, like, set up goals and kick your fucking
Oh, and she also happens to be a
globe
purple
through
belt
there.
in karate.
Yeah, she gets down.
Oh, in karate too?
In
Oh, yeah?
everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be me, motherfucker.
No, good stuff. Chess boxing is a real thing, though. I thought that shit was crazy.
Hey, scroll down. We're losing all the comments.
Oh,
they
no,
go
I think-
they go in the opposite direction.
Do they go the opposite? No, this is the
Oh,
first
okay.
one.
My bad. Let me shut the fuck up.
No, you good?
No, I'm gonna shut up.
No, well, that defeats the purpose.
It's all good.
I'm just a fat guy. Carry the show. Enjoy. I was just going to talk about happiness. I lied because I'm not happy. I don't feel good. I'm going to go to the hospital, I think.
You should have went
I'm
before
just
this, but I.
Listen, people get sick all the time, yo. Now, you know what's going to be super dark? Right? See, you know what? This shit is infiltrating me.
Don't go home
You know,
and die,
hold on.
motherfucker.
Nah, this shit...
Don't go home and die, bro.
This shit infiltrating me because I'm super happy. You know, so... See, now... Look, I'm going to go to the doctor.
Ray's having his Jordan flu game right now.
Kinda. A little
This
bit.
is your Ronnie Lott cut off my finger. I'm going back in game right now.
No, to be fair, if I don't feel good, I know. Like when I got diagnosed with diabetes a few months ago, like I was actually chilling with Ari. Shout out to Ari, and I was like, "Yo, I gotta go." After we got lunch and shit, and because I knew I needed to go.
Yeah.
Like I'm all right. I just think they're gonna give me like a Z-Pack or whatever for infections and shit. I'm assuming it's probably abscess or something. People do get those all the time.
Yeah.
To be fair,
I need someone to take me to fucking Wakanda. Like I need
the actual
a full,
place
I need
or the
a,
apartments.
I need a. Not now. I ain't got no business over there.
Okay.
No,
Gotcha.
I need like a full repair. I need Shuri to pull up the fucking
Man, you
screen
know,
and.
what is you talking about?
Bruh, I got a.
Oh, you
dead
sore
arm,
now?
got
You do
a
one arm
fucked up
push-up right
hand.
now?
No.
Bet you could if you
I
had to.
got a fucked up disc in my back. I just need them to like blindfold me, take me to Wakanda. I won't look around. I won't try to learn nothing. Just fix me and
Is that why?
put me in a pod and eject me somewhere.
Or do you just go take mushrooms and it fixes all that, or what?
Nah, it don't fix nothing, but it'll open you up.
So but during the time you're on the journey, do you feel that stuff?
No, you don't.
So could I go run full speed if I took some mushrooms?
Listen, you ain't. The last thing you're gonna want to do is run
Full speed?
on mushrooms. Any speed, bro.
Oh man.
First of all, you'll be scared of your cat.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want that anxiety, bro. No, but I get it. Listen, I've had multiple people on this podcast. Not this one, but you know we have a lot of different shows and shit for y'all to check out. But multiple people have sat here, real estate guys, dudes who are well off, and that conversation comes up a lot. People are bringing up DMT and like ayahuasca, shit like that.
It
places
lets us,
to go.
It lets us out of the prison that we're constantly in.
Us being the people who feel that way, because again, I do feel a little freer, but that's to each their own. But people are talking about that a lot. I just think people can achieve that same shit without substance. Why am I to create? But like,
right?
Listen, man.
I'm listening.
How do we measure it? How do you even measure it?
Measure what?
Whatever euphoric feeling comes from mushrooms. How can I compare that to the euphoric feeling I feel sitting here with a good friend who I wanted to do a show with for so long? I feel like I'm on mushrooms right now. Now
See,
what?
But
now what?
you keep
Hey,
talking
thank you,
about
man.
euphoria.
Hey,
that is not where that takes me.
I fucking willed this shit to happen. So I feel euphoric right now because I'm so happy to be doing a show with my boy. Y'all know damn well you're going to go watch this live, be like, I can't believe Trips on camera, be like, yeah, I did that. And it makes me feel great.
That's great, but euphoria is not the aim of psychedelics.
I'm just using it
Sometimes
to feel
it
good.
hits. Bro, I cried for 4 hours the first time I did it.
See, that's the thing, though.
It was an exorcism.
But don't you? I do a whole bunch of crying now.
Yeah, I cry like pretty much every day.
It's probably less than every day now. It was definitely every day for a long time. It's at least a few times a week for sure.
Life is beating my ass.
For sure, but you're like...
I'm turtled up.
No, I know, but...
Rogan,
actually, that's not...
Joe Rogan is right. He's hurt. He's hurt right now. That's what...
To be fair, and to be fair, though, it doesn't look that way. Because you are here, you're talking to people who want to hear what you have to say. You have energy. You just went on vacation.
Right.
So I'm just saying, you're still getting the shit done.
Right. Well,
so even though it's kicking your ass, you're clearly fighting back.
Men are professional shit
Not
eaters.
every man fights back, though.
Men are professional shit eaters.
But they don't. But some of them don't fight back. Some of them pass it along. Is what I mean.
Yeah.
They don't take it. They get out the way, and they let it fall on their kids or they elderly parents or the other workers who might not be able to do a good job or whatever. They just get out the way. You know what I'm saying? Men, not all men are like you, where they get in the way of it and block it from other people.
I'm an Olympic level shit eater. I just eat L's all day long.
I don't even have no reps. I was thinking about that earlier. My bad. Listen, that's not true either, though, because the thing is, Obviously, it can be true. That's fine. But there's tons of people who think you get all types of W's too.
Yeah, I get
No, I can get them on the show if you'd like.
I'm not saying my life is all L's.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying when they come, there's nobody better than pause. There's nobody better than me at just digesting the shit and keeping it moving. Like,
I feel you, man.
Professional shit eater.
There has to be. You're smart enough to know there has to be something too. If I see things this way, this is how I'm going to see things.
There are women out there dedicating hours a day to trying to hurt me. And they won't even scratch the surface, bro. I'm a professional shit eater. You cannot harm me.
I don't.
The weapon it would take to hurt me, they are not strong enough to even lift. You know what I mean? I'm serious.
This dude.
They probably watching right now. Probably not, actually. But
no, I don't disagree with you. And
yeah, get him, JC.
But also, I joke about the fact that I don't feel the need to unlock as a lot of other people do. I do feel in touch with a lot of things people aren't. You know, maybe if y'all enjoy the show for the long time that we do it, y'all get to see that shit. But I'm also not against them because there's literal. I'm a research junkie. I read. I like to know shit. I don't like to just say shit. Even though I do, it's fun. You know, I do like to know shit. And I've done Incredibles are probably too strong of a word, but I've done a ton of fucking research on it. And there's definitely research and studies behind the fact that it can help you figure some shit out.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yep.
Whether it's relationship shit, life shit, job shit, just feeling like you don't want to live anymore, all that shit, you know? It can definitely do that. So.
And this is why you're.
I'm not looking for anything, dog.
This is why you're a much more responsible adult than me, because while you did research, I'm going to eat that shit. I'm going to just pull the pin.
But the flip side.
With no plan.
You're doing a ton of stuff that I'm not doing, you know, so, and providing for you, the people around you and shit too. So, I mean, I hear you, I appreciate that, but I mean, you're not irresponsible.
No, I handle my business.
You know, because I ain't gonna lie, man, I kind of almost throw it away often enough. Sometimes I gotta be cool and shit. You know, that's why when I seen dude, I'm like, nah, we can't go away from people, because then when I do something to you, now I'm finna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna stay right here. So I mean, no, you're not irresponsible, man. I get it. See, I didn't want to do this. I literally said, now we on the live. It's too late now.
I'm not irresponsible, but the core of me is a fucking crash dummy. Like,
for sure.
It's in there. It's very much alive. My next project is called Crash Out Kings. Shout to Dupree.
For sure.
But yeah, like, that's me. I'll crash the fuck out. Like, I hope no one ever doubts it. I will throw it all away. I'm just saying.
What does that even mean?
I give a fuck, but at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. Like,
I'm not so sure that. See, I'm telling you, a lot of times it's the same ink blot. We just framing two different things.
Yeah.
Because I'll definitely throw it away. Melody, I should have been like, what? Yeah, I'm not gonna get into shit like stories and shit like I did on episode 614. Yeah. Because I'm gonna look like a bad guy.
We're gonna keep it in the ring.
I don't want to look like a bad guy.
Keep the circus in the ring.
I used to do a lot of wild shit, but it's different now. But I don't see it as throwing it all away. Okay, if you're willing to go there, I think this is the thing. I think knowing you're so willing to crash out, I don't think it becomes a crash out anymore. I think it becomes knowing I'm willing to do whatever the fuck I got to do to get up out this situation, or for my loved ones, because obviously your kids, whoever. It's controlled.
We had a discussion about this, about the definition of crashing out, and I want to see what you say about it. So you familiar with Gary Plausch?
Maybe.
That's homeboy who ducked off in the airport while they was walking his son's rapist through there.
Oh yeah.
And he popped.
Yeah.
Now,
dude with the glasses.
I call that a crash out, but I call it a calculated, well worth it crash out. I don't think crash out means you're out of control. I think it means even if you have consciously decided, I'm throwing my life at the hands of the law right now. Like, he knew whatever he did after that was not in his control. Whatever happened to him after he pulled that trigger, that's not in his control, but he had to do it. That's still a crash out to me.
For sure.
But he's decided that, I've decided I'm crashing out now.
For sure. I mean, it's just wording at that point.
Yeah, I mean, it's semantics.
Because I'm kind of big on, nobody has control, bro. My time in prison was my experience, dog. Again, I'm a unique cat, man. So I guess I didn't go through prison feeling sad I was here, okay? Now I made the best of it. I met people. I did things. I worked on myself. I went to classes. I just don't feel like nobody's ever in control. I wake up each day. If I get the opportunity to wake up tomorrow, I am in control. Because I could just sit here. I could go sit in a room trip alone right now for the next 10 hours and be just fine.
Oh, I'm like that too.
So, but that's what I'm saying. So if you can do that, then you're fine no matter what, because you're in control of how your brain is processing things. So again, I feel like if you're in control of your brain, then no one else is in control of what's going on. So again, but regardless, yeah, I guess fine. It's a crash out by definition.
We're talking about semantics.
I don't think people are framing it that way. So let's go ahead and say, because I would do the same thing in that scenario, obviously, if something happened to Melody, right? Like, I wouldn't feel like I'd be like, oh, cool. This is cool, and I'm good with this. But you still that's exactly what I was supposed to do.
You've still thrown it away, but you feel good about it.
Then how come no one says the guy who slaves away at the plant is a crash out? Because he threw it all away.
Because I think there's a element of spontaneity that has to be there. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know if you can have a 30-year crash out. You know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't.
By definition, though.
I can't believe I'm discussing a new school word because I'm so against adopting the lexicon. But that word kind of goes hard, and I like it.
I just wonder.
I don't take much from the younger generations, but they did their thing with that word.
So what did we call it? Wildin'?
Yeah, wildin' out would have been one. I don't know. I mean, I got my name. People started calling me Trip.
Because you was tripping?
Because I'll trip the fuck out. Like,
that just sounds mad white.
He's tripping again. Like,
because he's on mushrooms.
Never did that. Never did that back then. I got this name when I was about 16. So yeah, I hadn't done none of that yet. I hadn't even smoked weed yet at 16. Believe it or not. We talked about this.
Oh yeah, you know what I haven't done at 16? Or 20? Or 21?
Man, listen.
Fucking nerd.
Body count.
I'm about to crash out right now.
Crazy already. Hey, if you're talking about that and crashing out, it's only me and you in here. So what are you saying right now?
I'm so sad about
Was that a threat?
No. I'm such a loser. I'm so sad about it. You know? I'm just kidding.
I know you're kidding.
No. That's what I love about this show, y'all. Is listen. You know, fathers have to stand on shit, work hard, do all the things. Lots of people are like, oh, you know, we appreciate what you have to say, all that type of shit. And we just got there from two different points of view. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it's really not the moral compass is the same. That's why I'm so interested about this show over time. And even as I've been analyzing it when we first got here, stuff that we wouldn't put on camera, it's like I just find it super interesting. It's like therapeutic, honestly. Yeah. It's like therapeutic because it's like the polar opposite. It's just interesting to see the other side of being such a simp, but still being rock solid. Like nobody's gonna get over on me. I'm joking about shit, but like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? To where obviously some people aren't. They feel like less of a man. Like, see, I'm good with this. Is that thing I always tell people, like, because motherfuckers will do that shit. They'll be like, yo, my grown ass friends will be like, oh, but I fuck bitches. Meanwhile, like I'm doing this and all kind of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, but I get with it, kind of a joke, but not a little bit. I'm like, so fucking what? Right. But the only reason I feel like I can say that is because over time you have to at least have opportunities to remind you of like, okay, at least I know, you know, motherfuckers fuck with me. Because there's some people who don't have any opportunity, so that might be sad. I just don't want it to seem as sad as it is because I'm good. People like me. Like I could obviously, you know. Not
having opportunity is crazy because for me personally,
it's really sad.
It's just about being desired. It's not about even actually but a lot of people, fucking.
No, that's not.
For me,
that's a damn lie.
It's not really about that. I just want to be wanted. Sometimes,
do you?
Sometimes.
I wanted you on the show.
Right, that was uncomfortable, man.
Oh,
no, but listen though, like there's been a lot of times when I've talked to a girl, not first because that's crazy, but to where I just like once I got the confirmation that I was desired, like I'm good here, like I don't need to.
It's
actually,
been confirmed.
I don't actually need to follow.
Actually, it's been confirmed in my DMs.
That's crazy.
Like y'all know because y'all watching the shit. So
I'm just a jag, man. I'm just a guy. Like Bill Parcells would say, just a guy. I'm a jag.
Do you think
nothing special about me at all?
I think that there's people out there who are like, oh, those guys, in their own individual ways, do that humble whatever bullshit.
I hate when people think it's an
that
act.
Should be happening, right? I'd be like, nah, ain't shit. I'm chilling, man.
I had someone say that when they was roasting me on the Summer Jam screen in that raggedy.
Can we talk about it?
Yeah, we'll get there. Let me segue into it, but. One of the things that was said to me was like, oh, he's self-deprecating. It's a tactic to get compliments. No, I'm really like, if you knew my dad, you would have no doubt that this is really what I'm like.
No, that's what I'm saying. Me too.
Like,
but y'all been telling me I can't even call myself fat, which is bullshit. Because I don't get to say to you, oh, you should be happier, but you get to tell me I can't keep calling myself fat. Oh, that's what I'm saying. You get to care about me, but I don't get to care about y'all. Y'all see what I'm dealing with?
We can talk about this.
I'm going to try to lose weight, though, and you're going to talk about your problems.
And I'll help you.
And I'll help you talk about your problems.
There you go. That's why we linked up.
No, for sure. It's going to be tough. I need to probably take it slow.
Do you want?
I need to take it slow.
Do you want to talk about the Summer Jam screen?
Oh, yeah. So, obviously, the group is corny.
Yeah.
Everybody knows the group. Is this your man or whatever, right? There's like 1,700 of them.
Yeah, there's
different groups.
There's a lot, but
there's like one big one.
But the biggest one is called "Are We Dating the Same Guy?" 515.
Who cares?
No, but listen, this is what they try to do. They like to Trojan horse that shit in there under the guise of, oh, well, we're protecting women from guys who are abusive and guys who maybe don't need to be around kids. You never see any of it. It's just gossip hour. It's a bunch of hurt ass, never chosen career baby moms in there with men who didn't choose them, putting them on the fucking Summer Jam screen and roasting them. It's pathetic.
See? You're not a regular guy.
I'm a very regular guy.
Hey, man, look, a lot of people think that. So that's what we're going to keep telling them. So, I know, see, what's cool about me is I believe that already about myself. Like, I got here out the gutter. Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody's talking about. So once it convince you, it's like, oh, man, we're out of here. Anyway, but yeah, no, cool. All right, thanks, chess player.
No, but for real, I would like to have one of these women from this group like really come in here and sit down and really have an actual debate. And let's
bring them in. Somebody,
I would love to cook
hey, yo, I know one of y'all that's going to see this.
Strongest warrior.
I know one of y'all is going to see this. Y'all in that group. You're probably in that group talking about Trip. So just go in there and be like, yo, can y'all come on this show? They're going to say no.
No, bring your ass. Send me your best.
2 of them.
I will respectfully.
Because I don't want them to feel bullied.
Air fry them on this show.
Well, yeah. Obviously.
It's like.
It's too easy.
There's no accountability.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, they throw out even women who try to defend men. They throw them out. Like,
I've heard.
It's a fucking echo chamber.
So, do men have any accountability to why that group exists?
Sure, because there are shitbag guys, but we have no idea which ones are actually shitty guys and which ones.
We know some of them probably.
Sure, and I'm sure some of them are rightfully in there, but a lot of them are just women who weren't chosen, mad that they weren't chosen, and now they're going to make the guy look bad to everyone else. And then you get women who know nothing about the situation and side with the woman just because she's a woman, just to, like, it's ridiculous. No one's checking it. There's no boundaries, there's no referee in there. It's unchecked bullshit. It should probably be illegal.
Oh man,
it's just slander house. But please, if one of you career baby moms want to come in here and have a nice, respectful debate, we have a mediator and everything.
That shit's over with.
I will put you in the
definitely not coming to be respectful.
I will put you in the fucking air fryer in here.
They finna call me all types of fat bitches.
Without talking outside, without calling you outside your name, talking crazy. I will respectfully cook your ass in here if you'd like to come in here. Any of y'all, send me your strongest warrior.
What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
I hate these motherfuckers.
Send me your strongest warrior is a wild thing to say.
Send me your strongest.
Hey, appreciate you, Nick, man. Appreciate you, man.
What up?
You know I've been trying to get you on here. We're gonna get you down here one day. So that's exciting. Yeah. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, whores.
You keep bringing it back.
Whores, you know.
You know, I'm hoping that one day we can have a lot of. I hope we have a lot of viewers. And they can just lob topics, and we can just.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yeah, we will. But we got to build from the ground up.
The thing is, when they see the other 413 episodes, they're gonna be like, "There's nothing we can lob these guys." You know what I'm saying?
Somebody.
Bro, we parked the one car. Man, look, I'm just saying, because I got to listen to them.
Yeah.
They're a journey. They're a nice wild ride.
Good.
We kind of connect everything by the end, and. Yeah,
I don't want to put you on the spot, but when do you think people will be able to?
They're seeing it right now.
Catch this.
They're seeing it right now.
Banana clip of fucking.
Honestly, it could be any time. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is where y'all need to hold us accountable. We could be doing this shit every day. We could be on an Unimportant page talking to y'all every day. The same shit we post on our own pages. So we already doing it. I'm gonna keep it real. You know what's happening? is motherfuckers, it's like what we said. Listen, I'm not going to speak for him, but I'm going to say this. A lot of times, you almost don't want to put yourself out there when you know that people want you to, because the other people are going to say, oh, he thinks he's better. And it's like, I know I'm no better than nobody.
Yeah.
So I'm going to only speak for me, but I know I'm no better than nobody.
No,
but I worked hard as fuck to get here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you can say the same. Like, if a motherfucker say, oh, and I'm going to keep it real. If a motherfucker say, oh, like, you look good because you're in shape. Yeah, I fucking wasn't born that way. I worked hard.
Right.
Oh, you make decent money or good money. I don't want to speak to nobody's pockets, but it's like, yeah, I worked hard for that shit.
Don't you hate
if a motherfucker's like, oh, you own a house. Let's even say if a motherfucker's like, oh, you own a house.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, nobody gave it to me, motherfucker.
Don't you hate when someone's referring to something that you worked for and they say must be nice?
I'm not playing that shit, though.
Motherfucker?
That's what I'm saying. I won't play that shit.
I can't stand that shit, bro.
I won't play that shit because I slept outside and shit to get here. Like, I done fucking, you know what I'm saying? I won't play that shit. And honestly, shout out to Biggs, man. That dude Biggs, man. He got a big show coming up this weekend and next weekend, next Saturday. And he was here telling the story of like struggle he going through to put on the show. And it's just the same type of shit. Like, motherfuckers will tell you when you're trying to do better. When you're trying to do better, that like, oh, you think you're better than somebody. No, but even somebody like you, I know that. Because I know it's important to you to know that you ain't shit.
Yeah.
I know that. But that's why I told you, listen, that's what I'm going to tell y'all. This is how the very first show was terrible. But one of the first, the show that we said was going to be the first, but was actually 19. I just started out by being like, yo, you're the best rapper I ever heard. I really feel like that.
Did you see the discomfort in my eyes?
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We getting somewhere. It's not all gibberish and nonsense.
You know what, man?
We connecting dots in this bitch. Y'all know what I'm saying? And look, when y'all need some counseling, because y'all know y'all need some counseling. When y'all need some help about y'all relationships and shit, just see. Listen, man. This is what I'm not even gonna make the joke. Oh, talk about all the things Trip likes. Got you.
Yeah.
Who knew? It's probably during the chess games.
Guess it's fuck you then.
No, I mean we do talk about all that shit. To be fair, and. Yo,
okay. Well, hey,
hold on, wait a minute.
Let's
talk about witches.
That's what I want to talk about. Can we talk about witches?
I think so. I'm not sure. Let's find out.
Can we just first of all, can we give the PSA that every pumpkin spice bitch with Uggs is not an actual witch?
Well, no, witches are a thing. But
the real witches are tired of you using their culture.
Real
as a
witches
costume.
don't exist.
No, they do.
Where they at? Look, man, you're not a witch because you have a stone that somebody sold you.
You need to get out and live,
I'm not trying to hear none of that shit. Bro, back in the day...
I've had a witch do transposition in front of me, bro.
Look, man. Kinky shit's not witch shit, bro. Witches kill people and shit.
Your ass need to open up, bro. You are closed the fuck off.
But witches kill people and shit, right?
Yeah,
witches are savages, right?
No, it's not all bad.
Where do witches come from in history? Bad. Where do witches come from in history? What's the history of witches?
I don't know the history of
witches.
No,
I'm saying that you think... what we think is like... Or is it they were told they were bad when they weren't? Is that what happened?
I do not know witch history, bro.
I definitely know that a lot of witches were like hung in history, and I know that if you research
they would hang a bitch for being double jointed.
Well, no, but what I mean is if you research it though, they'll say it was for shit that wasn't true. So maybe witches were painted as these evil spirit, like, you know, fucking spellcasters, and maybe they weren't. Is what I'm saying. So, but yeah, my view goes right to like evil like spells like eating Hansel and Gretel and shit. You know what I'm saying? Not real witch. Real witches exist?
Yes, bro.
Oh yeah? Where they at? They with the ninjas? Ninjas exist too?
Still? Probably not.
Samurais?
There's still people who practice that shit. Bro, I only believe in...
I'm just saying, if you meet a girl who's like, I'm a witch, and it's like, why? Because you said so? There's got to be some lineage.
I've seen magic be done in front of me, bro.
Oh, now you done seen...
I just said I've witnessed transposition.
I don't know what that means.
That means...
I took it as disrespect.
That means possessing someone else's body.
What? I thought it meant taking a bus somewhere.
Nah, bro.
You don't see...
I watched it happen, bro. It happened in my face.
Oh, there's many types of witches, huh? There's many types of witches?
Yeah.
It's good to know.
I'm telling you, I've had it happen.
I don't even know what that means.
All right, so... Listen. No. You're so in disbelief. I had someone who could inhabit the body of a willing participant, and they were 3 hours away, and I watched them inhabit the body of someone who was next to me and talk to me in their voice. They were puppeteering someone else. Oh, you're so skeptical.
No, I'm not. See, you know what? This is to me, okay, fine. Because this is no different than the dragons. If someone believes something is true, then it's true anyway. No, listen.
When I've witnessed it.
Listen, man. No, this is what I'm trying to tell you. I feel like we made shit levitate. I feel like I can call some of my friends and they'll say that too. I don't need to. So I feel like I've had spiritual times as well. But as I've gotten more logical.
One of my kids was possessed.
But as I've gotten more logical, I just logically try to find this.
Bro, logic.
So if logic doesn't apply,
you have to understand how fucking stupid we are before you start talking about logic. Not everything can be explained because our brain capacity is not even that deep like that.
Well, most people's isn't because they're very vain and don't spend a lot of time on it.
The smartest of us is dumb as fuck.
It's all perspective because it's all how you perceve things. So no one gets to tell me how I'm perceiving what's happening around me.
We could do this into infinity.
No, for sure. So with that said, well, no, not for an individual. I don't know. Does there? Like I'm guessing when fucking, you know what? I was about to make Hitler references and shit, and it was gonna go off the rails. But I want to say this. Witches. So listen, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. So all I'm thinking is, if that's true, then how do you draw the line at other things you just could not fathom, but you believe in something that?
Why are you so hell-bent on drawing lines?
Well, no. But I just assume that all things are true then. Like all things can happen and be true. Potentially. Like if someone tells you that I prayed or whatever, and that exact thing happened, why is that any different?
So if you think all things can be true, why the fuck can you not believe somebody did transposition?
I'm getting there. No, I'm getting there with you. I'm getting there with you. But so that's what I'm pushing back on the things you say isn't true though. Because okay, now if I'm going to believe you because you saw it, and I'm never going to tell you that you're not telling me something you didn't see, right? Yeah. So there are people who feel like they've died and saw things and all these other things. So at least opens the door.
I'm not real skeptical of them.
For sure, but at least opens the door.
Yeah.
To a lot of things. Okay, so you'll say that, right? Because you do say certain things you don't believe in. You say it with a steadfast, kind of how I started with the witches.
It's usually like opinion things, though.
Well, it's all opinion until somebody tells you. Like if we watched a video of the guy who died and saw the thing, it's not an opinion anymore. He's saying it to us. So you're right. The witch thing is not an opinion because, she's talking about it, you're talking about it. So that's how I'm getting there. It's like, okay, that probably is true. That probably did happen. I just think that leads credence to other things that people truly believe. Because obviously, that if you say that in a room full of 100 normal people, 80 of them are going to be like, what the fuck is that? But the guy who swears he saw Bigfoot, did he or not? All I'm saying is, if it's one of your friends who swear they saw it, you're going to believe him, right?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying. Now that you say that, now you say that, okay, fine. Because I do have a belief in lots of things bigger than me.
JG in here, JG the Beast.
She which?
No, that's my man's Joe Gallagher. JG
oh, my bad. I didn't even look.
Made a
my
ton,
bad, son.
Made a ton of the beats that you've heard me on. Probably made a ton of Slave House, a ton of Dead Flowers.
So he produced for one of the best rappers to ever live.
Here you go with the compliment shit.
No. I mean it's true, right?
Let me ask you something.
Hold on. Let me ask you this. You saw a witch do witch stuff, right?
Yeah.
And the witches are real, right?
Yeah.
So you're seeing somebody tell you.
You're about to pin me in the corner.
Hold on. You're seeing someone tell you that they think that you're the best rapper to ever live.
I guess then.
Who knew?
Let me ask.
Thanks to the witches.
Let me ask you something about compliments while we're here. I had a lesbian give me a compliment the other day. I have to honor that, right? I have to take that to the bank. That's probably more real than a regular compliment.
Probably. It's more calculated.
She had no reason to do that.
That's what I'm saying. It's more calculated.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no.
She went out of her. She passed me and spun back to give me a compliment. It was weird.
No, for sure. That it has.
I appreciate it. It was dope.
It has some credence. Well, hey, look, man. First off, I'm the guy who tells the guy when he has a nice car, "Hey, nice car, man." And you know what? That guy goes home thinking, "Hey, you know what? Fucking worked hard for this car. It's fucking awesome."
See, and I want to do things like that, but I'd be worried that guy drives off like he was on my dick.
Some guys probably do. To be fair, some guys probably do. But you can also usually kind of tell. Because, I am judging all the time since I'm such a dickhead. So a lot of times you can tell. I don't want to tell that guy.
Yeah.
So a lot of times you can tell. Like when I saw the guy with the Tesla Cybertruck and the license plate said Cybertruck. I'm like, I would never fucking talk to that guy in my life.
Yeah.
Or no, if you had a Ferrari that said Ferrari on the license plate, I just wouldn't talk. We know this is a Ferrari. Everyone knows that.
Yep.
And even if they don't know it's a Ferrari, they know this is extremely special and amazing. But I guess it's like putting your last name on your back, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't hate that as much, though, because I feel like that represents more than your car.
What about your first name?
Like where? Anywhere? Yeah. No one does that, right?
My first wife has her name tattooed right here.
Like her own name?
Yeah, her own name.
Like for what? What does it symbolize?
Know that.
If you had to guess. in anyone. If someone gets their own name on them, what type of person is that? So now we made it too personal.
Well, you know who she is.
Now that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying,
so now we made it too personal.
You know how she gets down, so I don't know. What was that?
That was loud as hell, wasn't it?
Yeah, see?
Where'd it come from?
You doubted the supernatural. Now they testing your motherfucking ass.
I got scared as hell. What was that? Did y'all hear that?
I don't know what that was.
Where did it come from?
All my hair standing up, bro.
God, fuck you. See, you brought that energy in here.
Good. You need to feel it. And next time somebody accidentally opens a portal at my house and shit gets shaky, I'm gonna have you come over.
Hey, another guy just said, you know you're the fucking illest.
Yo.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, you know what? Well,
I've been fucking with them since Kid and Trey. They
still dropping too.
I was probably one of the first people to give them a feature. Probably one of the first, because I respected how they handled shit.
The best rapper that ever lived, huh?
I tell Trey this all the time.
Keep playing.
I respect the way they approached rap from even when they started.
We're gonna do a song. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'll rap right fucking now. That's the difference, motherfucker. No, see, there's nobody know who I am. People are like, he's a good dad.
Nah.
Fat fuck.
Ray got bars.
I'm just saying. I got confidence.
We know this. Shit, 13 people in here. Let's go.
Well, the cool thing, too, is like with the lives, too, is like they stay up, right? We'll take it down, because honestly, we've been on for way longer than I expected.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll take it down, edit it, and still put it out. But people, like, that's what I'm saying, like, there's value in this. Because even these conversations are cool. Because obviously, I really appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all. And yeah, Trip's the man. It's cool, man. Look, I'm not trying to go back and forth with him.
I got you on another one.
I'm just not worried about it. I'm kind of good with kind of saying how I feel to whoever ends up showing up here. I definitely don't feel like I'm always right. I'm trying to learn. Honestly, I'm always trying to learn. Because I end up feeling like when I'm in conversations, like I don't want to think in absolutes at all. So even when I push back on things, in my mind, or if I'm being honest with myself, I don't want to think in any absolutes. I don't want to think in anything's definite. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be super expansive in the sense of anything is possible, and I'm willing to have the conversation, talk about it, and try to figure it out. The problem is you can't do that with just anybody, because some people are just so unknowledgeable.
Yeah.
They just say what they feel. And then you come off like a robot when you don't want to listen to people tell you how they feel. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to, like when you said, this is what I went through, this is what I've seen, this is what I think. It's like, well, that has credence. But when someone tells you, I feel like this or I feel like that, it's okay, but it's going to change by tomorrow, because feelings change all the time. So I respond much more to intellectual conversation. And maybe I am a robot. I don't know. I'm sitting here giving you shit about feeling things, and like, I'm under immense pressure all the time, especially now, more than ever, trying to figure this thing out. And it's like, so what? It's all good. I don't know. I should feel things more now I think about it. You know what? No, I'm not even going to say that. No, see, you say that now. It's all good. I'm from New York, so I done rapped at the drop of a hat all my life. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to do that shit in prison. I didn't have to do that shit in all kinds of corners. I got beat up for doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to rap in places where they're like, oh, you can rap? I'd be like, yeah, I start rapping, and they punch me.
Man, I miss having that type of ferocity at all times.
Yeah.
Like, I miss being in that environment.
Well, that's the thing. So, because that's what I mean. Back then, it was like so crazy. It'd be like, because I went to jail a bunch of shit. I was wilding. And it's like, even when I would go to jail, I'd be like, oh shit, we going to get the rap. I must be excited, because I already know motherfuckers going to want me to rap. You know what I'm saying? So it got to the point where I would almost enjoy going, because I knew like live rapping was all they had.
Yeah.
It's not that I didn't like making music or that I couldn't make music. You know what I'm saying? I just love the feeling of just live rapping. In front of people. I love that shit.
Like I've said to you many times before, like, I just have to get back in shape for that skill. Like, I just don't, you know what I'm saying? The little bit of time I get to spend with music on my mind, it's like I need to be writing. And I just don't keep that sword sharp no more like that. I'm not saying I can't do it, but there was a time when, like, my man Solomon Starr, I know you probably don't know him, but he's from New York. He's from the Bronx. And when we was hanging out tough, it was almost like we pretty much only communicated in rhyme. Like, we were that far in the fucking matrix. Like, we were damn near rap talking to each other, you know what I mean? But,
fucking nerds.
You know.
No, I love that shit.
Half a lifetime ago.
Yeah, I guess. No, listen.
We will rap on this motherfucker.
Well, and that's the thing. I'm also around it because, to be fair, like, we had, when J-Mo was here and T-Bear, and Frank Mank was here the other day, like 2 days ago. We had the beats playing. We was doing choruses. We was having the time of our life.
Yeah.
So, because it'd be fun as hell, because you'd be in here with all these mics. There's no latency.
Yeah.
The beats playing. Everybody's going and picking
Yeah.
up, and we just putting choruses together. Everybody's throwing words in. Honestly, the vibe is lit because I feel like that's kind of why I took so long to get back out here, because I was stuck out there without no creative shit around me. Now the homies be around, and that's why I call this a creative space and not a studio, because I want motherfuckers to pull up and want to feel reinvigorated.
Yeah.
I want more, especially, I just signed the lease for that other room today. So like once we redo that, we'll have more space for people to be, whether it's writing, listening to music, just doing different things. So I want to make it a space where people come through to create, because I truly believe like the hit factories of the world, or Baseline, or, you know, there was probably those, New York is what comes to mind, but there was probably Swisher House, there was probably incredible studios in other cities too, where like magic just happened because motherfuckers was just there.
Yeah.
And like different people would show up at different times. And it's not even about like the actual recording of the music right then. You might run into somebody, y'all get fired up, you'll put together a fire song, shit like that. So I do want to create a space where people come through to create, because if you lose the niche for it, or the itch for it, it's hard to get it back.
It's something it's a muscle you have to continuously,
for the most part,
train a little.
Someone like you, obviously, being so, you know, you are an incredible artist and an incredible rapper, because rapping live is just one part of it.
Yeah.
To be fair, but so you definitely have kept a sharp pen. Obviously, you've kept the vocabulary.
Yeah.
You know how to ride a beat. So you might have just stopped doing the one specific part of it.
I mean, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I always kept freestyling a lot of times because I could, and then for fun.
It's good exercise, man.
Yeah, well, it's really, especially for this, for podcasting and shit. Because, like, a lot of times, even this, you don't want to get lost. You want to try to keep your thought.
If you can rhyme off the top of your head, imagine how quick you can just talk shit that don't have to rhyme.
For sure. But I definitely enjoy rhyming live. I'll give y'all, like, so when I went to prison the first time or the second time, I'm not sure, but I didn't have as many tattoos, but I had this microphone on my arm, and I didn't really have anything else over here, and I'm just sitting on the bunk. I just got there, you know what I'm saying? Fucking shout out to North Central. I'm talking about we there 5 minutes. Welcome to North Central. It's either fuck or get fucked. It was wild. It was a young boy camp. I was young, you know, it was wild, man. So I kind of stayed on my bunk the first few days, just, you know, trying to figure it out, and do like. Because when I went to prison, like, I didn't really deal with, like, segregation in that sense, because you know, that's just not who I am, but it was more about where you were from. So, like, it would, like, you'd have Toledo guys here in this part of the yard, you'd have Cleveland guys in this part of the yard, Cincinnati guys, and maybe if that's, like, Iowa, you might have, like, Waterloo guys here, and then Des Moines guys there, and, like, Cedar Rapids, or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
So the city always, like, stood with each other, even they didn't know each other. So I'm sitting on my bunk with the fucking, my tattoo out and shit, because I just had like a tank top on, and dude's like, yo, you rap? I'm like, yeah. He's like, come with me. I'm like, you know, 22 or something, in prison at this time. Like, you know, I've never been a tough guy, I just survived, you know. So I'm nervous, obviously, but I got to go.
Yeah.
Because these are the guys I got to assimilate with anyway to survive in here. So they take me out there. We go to the motherfucking, it's on Jesus Sandals. We go to the motherfucking, we go to the bleachers, and where they wait. Okay, so comments, yo.
What up, Hop?
So, hey, yo, shout out to you, yo, for sure. So we go to the bleachers and shit, because there's bleachers around the basketball court and the weights and shit. Where all the homies is at, basically. So there's a few hundred people out there. So we sitting on the benches, and out of nowhere he has me sitting up on the benches, mad people everywhere. I'm gonna be honest, I'm the only white guy in that section, right? Whatever, that's just is what it is. And they like, yo, go get Bomber, yo. Go get Bomber, my man right here going smoking. Never heard me rap in his life, son. In his life. All he knew is I was white from Toledo with a mic on my arm. You know what I'm saying? And motherfucking, that's what it is though, it's comments and shit.
Yeah.
So they go get Bomber and shit. So I'm like, I'm nervous as fuck, son. You know what I'm saying? It's a big deal. It's going to decide how my entire
your whole
prison stay goes. You know what I'm saying? So Bomber's standing down there, tall ass dude, like, and my man's like, you ready to go? Like, fuck it. I just stood up, and, you know, like, a lot of the verses I have, or I had at the time anyway, it's like, it starts out like, why should I battle? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I just went fucking bananas, right? Like, I'm going crazy. I'm talking about, I swear, I can't, no matter what y'all think, because I ain't shit, I'm fat, my teeth fucked up, so I don't think I'm cool. No matter how I try to sell it to y'all, you could never imagine the energy I'm trying to say. At any time, there's 800 people on the yard. There's 1,500 people in this prison. It's a big-ass prison. So I'm talking about everybody erupts. I'm going fucking bananas. So obviously, it fills up. Like, I mean, there's fucking 500 people surrounding us. And all the guards see is me standing on top of the bleachers. So I'm on top of the bleachers looking down at everybody, just rapping. They think I'm not safe probably. They come running over. No bullshit, man. They shut the yard down for 3 days, son. For 3 days, they shut the yard down. And then they came and got me, had me rap for the motherfucking COs and shit. No, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That type of shit will make you be able to rap live anywhere.
So,
like, these were murderers. If I didn't go off, they weren't going to be like, oh, that was good because they want to be my buddy. Actually, if I didn't go crazy, they're going to be like, bro, who the fuck are you? So, and then Bomber came back like a week later, obviously with some shit, and we battled, and I smoked him. But he came back with some shit. And then from there, he was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. So they just had me battle every motherfucker. Like, I became the Bomber. So now, they'd be like, go get Future. A new motherfucker coming to the joint who rap, they'd be like, go get Future. And I battled everybody in the joint, dog.
So before we skate, because we're running up on an hour, you make me want to tell my somewhat parallel to that, like with my live rapping life. Now, not prison. So not the
Don't
same,
go to prison, man.
Not the same kind of stakes, but it's funny because when I went to college, I went down to Graceland,
boy.
which was it's in Iowa, but I was the only Iowa nigga on the football team.
Appreciate you, man.
So
it's a fact though.
Like most of the other dudes, it's probably like 30 dudes from Florida, and I'm talking about like dreadheads, gold teeth, Florida, and just. The topic of rap came up, and I said something about I rap, and of course they want to know now. So they went and got my man Jay. Who, I mean, he's now my man. He wasn't my man then. We didn't know each other.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers cleared out the little rec room in the dorm, and it was like the hypest fucking. I mean,
that shit's lit, son.
40, 50 motherfuckers in there, and we just going at
like it, bro.
And it's all like off top, and he could really rap. And like I said, I was the only Iowa black dude on the football team.
For sure.
And there's like 30 cats from Florida. They had another motherfucker named Rick the Gun that was from Kansas City or St. Louis, and he come in there spitting. And it was just like that energy in that room was so much fun.
Shit, son.
And like after I rapped, they took me to Florida, and that's how my group was born. You know, I mean, they was already rocking before me, but they put me in the group after that. Like. That shit was dope.
I love that. No, listen, there's nothing like live rapping, man. There's nothing like live rapping. I remember I ran into Trey Snaps. Shout out to Trey Snaps, man. Love you, man.
You told me about that.
Yeah, and we battled, and I was too drunk, and he smoked me outside the bar, so we met at the barbershop and got it cracking. Joey Ashby hosted that shit. Diaz was there. A bunch of people was there. And honestly, those people that was there, it's probably 30, 40 people in the barbershop. I bet you they'd tell you that was like a Des Moines rap history moment for them, because that shit was lit,
It's
son.
your Jay-Z and DMX moment.
Kind of is. Shout out to Trey Snaps, man. Shout out to you, man. What you know?
Hey, Mike White, he was there. That's my roommate from college. What up? Hey, forgot to tell you happy birthday yesterday, but I did not.
Hey, yo, happy birthday, man.
Hell yeah.
No, live still, yeah. So with that said, yeah, I'm always ready to go. I still be doing that shit. I be fucking going crazy too. Like, oh man, I just because to me it's like something so visceral about that shit.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
I kind of got my testosterone went up since we started.
And you was thinking about that story because it probably was a lot of fun.
It was fun.
It probably was a lot of fun. There's been so many times where. Just did some and then with the battle. Well, so you got the battle. So and shout out to Get You Some Battle League here because the crowds are always crazy and it's a lot of fun. So you got to feel that environment there too.
Yep.
So obviously I've shook some rooms here with 150 people in them. And honestly, to keep it real, like I'm not saying nobody has, but like it's hard to do a show, get 100 people there to turn up with you.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? But like they turn up at those battles. So, but also live rapping.
Yep.
Love that shit, man. Love that shit.
We should probably like wind it in and thank everyone for hanging out so long because we went like twice as long as we said.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with y'all because we probably only went twice as long as we said because it took me fucking 6 times.
No, I mean like
to get this shit going. I know. So look, man, there's stuff coming.
Yeah.
Whatever, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. We could be active online anytime. So I'll probably just one day you're just gonna start seeing it everywhere, and you're gonna be mad about the shit. You can be like, why they say that? Why they think that? And then just come converse about it. We'll talk about it. I'm going to stand on any opinion I give y'all on here because obviously if I'm joking and fucking around, I'm going to say I'm joking and fucking around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still willing to learn. I could joke with fat people and be like, yo, you're fat and you should probably work out and also be like, it's cool. You're still a kind of funny guy and you're cool. Like
we'll definitely get wild.
like whores. We already talked about whores are good friends. See, we talked about that a few times.
On a very, very serious note, like anyone who's here right now, we really, really appreciate it. This is the first time.
Look at my guy
putting our shit out there.
Look at my guy telling y'all how much he appreciates y'all.
I sincerely appreciate anybody who's in here.
I'm just happy to be here on the show with this guy.
We can really grow this thing.
Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth as we get out of here. We about to go. Just do me a favor and don't be like, yo, ditch the fat guy. Give me a chance, man. Give me a chance.
Everybody loves you, man.
Give me a chance to grow on y'all. Well, no, because I should probably lose weight. Give me a chance to get skinnier.
On y'all.
It's
physically on top of you.
Yes. Oh, no. See? Nah, see?
All right.
Hey, man, I love y'all, man. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back soon. We'll be back soon. A lot of fun stuff. Come check this out later. We'll definitely figure out ways to incorporate people. You know, we'll do interviews, all that shit. Maybe we'll do a segment where y'all can send in some shit to ask this guy. You know what I'm saying? I'll make sure to push him a little bit, you know, so that we can keep this show going, because it's hard work, man. It's hard work. And we're going to get out of here, but I'm going to tell y'all this guy right here, he has showed up even through like a lot of bullshit, and, you know, I really appreciate that. So I'm going to continue to do everything I can to give y'all the best possible setup and make sure that we give y'all high quality shit and make sure we know how to go live ahead of time. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little sick today, didn't feel great, but I really appreciate y'all. We're going to give y'all a whole bunch of shit, man. Shout out to the boy dad. I hope he gets his pedals fixed, because he had to put pedals on the other side of his car, because that's a normal thing people do. Yeah. So, hey, appreciate y'all, man. Y'all be cool. We out of here.
Peace.
Why should we be in such desperate haste to succeed?